What have
Yes.
been your other, like, what you didn't know that you now know?
Okay, so one of the things that's been really challenging for us has been market validation. I think market validation is the discovery of, or actually answering the question in the affirmative or the negative as to whether or not there are people who will spend real money for what you've created. There are probably many situations that can learn from what we've been going through, but ours is kind of particularly interesting, I would say.
So what are the key things you've learned around market validation? Or what would you do different?
Well, gosh, I think that one of the way I'll describe the challenge that we've come into, where we're sitting currently with this, because this is kind of real time for us, is finding out whether the people who experience the pain or the ones who will get the benefit from the problem that you actually solve are in fact decision makers. We would look up and see, a large chain that has 2,000 or 4,000 stores and go, wow, like this would be real money for a company like ours. And it's not a lot of money for them. And the not a lot of money for them is not an advantage. In fact, it's a disadvantage. I'll tell you why. Because the fact that you think you're going to save this company $10, $20 million next year sounds like a really good idea and they really should do this. But in many ways, that number to them is so small that it's like a rounding error.
Looking back at this little journey, if you could have known,
I would have taken the time to sit down with someone who actually had a business education from the beginning.
okay, so get a mentor that has built a business before, or...
Yes. And so in our case, where we don't have the treasure aspect with time and talent, if we're building a team around that and trusting that we can take this and go the distance, there's a couple of other disciplines.
So we needed a business mentor. What else?
Well, I'm not even just saying a mentor. I'm saying someone who would be a part of the team.
Okay, team member.
Yes.
What else?
That's really the main thing, because the introduction of that, which we have currently added to the team now, has breathed so much life into the situation.
They see around all these blind spots, which for you didn't even know existed.